Michael Carrick is making sweeping changes to Manchester United's training routines early into his interim stint as head coach. Manchester United are chasing Champions League qualification and Michael Carrick has 16 games remaining to achieve that target. Carrick got off to a flying start as United beat City 2-0 in the derby, and the players responded brilliantly to his game plan despite having just 3 days to prepare. Lisandro Martinez heaped praise on Carrick and his staff for their impact, and Casemiro's full-time celebrations with the head coach showed his adoration for the new management team. Over the past year, Amorim spent time training his 3-4-2-1 formation and poured lots of detail into the positioning of his players. According to the Daily Mail, Carrick has taken a very different approach. Training sessions have become shorter but with more intensity. Additionally, the report claims there has been more focus on individual work with specific players in training. The players are said to have been impressed by the level of detail shown. When asked about Carrick's impact, Martinez said, "Different mentality, different guy. So different." But the reaction from the squad and the performance against City suggests that they are enjoying their time under Carrick, and clearly the limited training sessions he has had have made an impact. Last season, Amorim wanted more time to train with United so busy competing in the Europa League midweek. This campaign, United will play the fewest amount of games possible for a top-flight side, meaning full focus is on the Premier League. Reports of players enjoying training under Carrick is a huge positive as the new management team have plenty of time to work with players and prepare for matches. United are set to have 2 players back for selection when they travel to face Arsenal in the Premier League this weekend. Michael Carrick began his second stint as head coach in spectacular style when United defeated Man City at Old Trafford, and he hopes to build upon it with another impressive display on Sunday afternoon. United were without 4 players for their Manchester derby victory on Saturday lunchtime, but will welcome at least 2 of those players back against Arsenal. Nasser Mazraoui will be available for selection again after his recent involvement in the Africa Cup of Nations, while Shea Lacey served a 1-match suspension for the City clash. Here is all the latest injury news and selection return dates. Nasser Mazraoui. Mazraoui reached the Africa Cup of Nations final with Morocco and will return to Manchester this week. He should be available for selection this weekend and could be named on the bench against Arsenal. Shea Lacey. Lacey was suspended for the victory over Man City last weekend. The teenage attacker will be available for selection again this weekend and could be named on the bench if others are absent. Matthijs de Ligt. De Ligt has not played since the victory over Crystal Palace in late November. He has not been pictured back in training yet but could be available for selection again early next month. Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee will miss a couple of weeks after he picked up a knock in the FA Cup defeat to Brighton. He is expected to be available for selection early next month, with United still reluctant to sell him to Roma in the January window.